people that...
Hey Ma, do you know what bursts my bubble?
What bursts your bubble?
People that are rejected by society because their artwork is ahead of its time.
Or different, yeah.
Or different.
Like take Vincent van Gogh.
I was obviously thinking about myself, or like Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, how he has the song I Just Wasn't Made for These Times, but let's do Vincent van Gogh too. So speaking of Vincent van Gogh, society...
He was a very loving man.
Was he?
Yes, very kind, loving man, but his art was way ahead of its time.
Right, and sometimes when your art is too advanced, when your art is too sophisticated, or too different. I mean, people like mediocrity. I mean, people are threatened by something that doesn't fit norms. For example, people want safe and tame Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, actors that are just don't do anything controversial. Because when somebody does something and takes risks and, doesn't follow norms and does things that are unconventional, it's almost threatening and it almost scares people because...
I think it's more fear.
Yeah, people fear. People like mediocrity because they're familiar with it. It's safe to them. And, there's nothing threatening about mediocrity. But when people are taking risks and being rebellious... people are afraid.
Well, in Vincent van Gogh's time, and this is a true story, people shunned prostitutes and people that were homeless and things like that.
Yeah.
And Vincent van Gogh took a prostitute in and fed her and gave her clothes, and the people shunned him for being kind to somebody that was homeless. And back in those days, she was a homeless woman.
Right.
And Vincent van Gogh didn't make a penny, not one penny on his work until it was after he was gone.
It's so tragic that some artists get discovered after they die. Me personally, I think my artwork is very good. And I hope to get discovered in my lifetime for my artwork and my performances. And I hope to be a movie star and make Vincent van Gogh didn't make money, but make Lady Gaga level money, in my lifetime for my artwork, and hopefully, get the recognition as the talented artist I am. But, unfortunately, like Vincent van Gogh, some artists get recognized after they die. And it's just really unfortunate because he should have been praised for the brilliant artist he is.
I don't even know if he wanted the recognition. I think he just
loved
it.
I think people do, like me, when it comes to my videos, when it comes to my artwork, I do love to do it. But also, would I like the money? Would I like the recognition? Would I like the acknowledgement? Absolutely. I think I absolutely would love people to acknowledge what a performative, comic, artistic genius I am.
They say if you work at something you love, you never work a day in your life.
Right. So it would be great. It would be great for people to acknowledge, the performative, comic, artistic genius I am.
That takes time and work.
Yeah.
It takes time and work and structured work, not just. There are some people that just
let's call a spade here. Though I've been practicing really hard every single day, all throughout the day for years. So there is a lot of practice that I've put into this artwork. I mean, so let's call a spade here. You can't even deny that. Is it leading to solitude and pouring my life down the drain and lack of fun? Yes, but let's call a spade a spade. I absolutely am practicing,
Yeah, but a lot of, if you look back in history, people that have done that haven't lived long and haven't had, healthy lives.
I hope to enjoy my life, eat the best foods, and
you have to balance
and enjoy my life because I'm going to be 36 years old in just a few days, and I feel like I've had 36 years of pain and suffering. But isn't that what Vincent van Gogh's life was? Just nonstop pain and suffering. Yeah.
So, hopefully we can learn from somebody like Vincent van Gogh and what happened to him, and balance out what he was trying to achieve in his life, and it wasn't being accepted. If he had had a happy medium, maybe he could have had a happier life or a better life, or if people could have understood him,
right,
and understood his struggles,
right, and that is what it is.
I have